Marriage is often romanticized as a beautiful journey of love and companionship, but like any long-term commitment, it has its challenging aspects. In this episode, we're diving deep into the bitter side of marriage that many don't talk about. We're not trying to scare you away from it, but rather to give you a balanced perspective on what to expect, so not to be overwhelmed when you come face to face with them. Let's start with 1. Unrealistic expectations. One of the harsh realities of marriage is the clash between expectations and reality. Many go into marriage with idealized notions of love, believing their partner will fulfill all their emotional and practical needs. However, the honeymoon phase doesn't last forever, and real-life challenges quickly come into play. Let's imagine expecting constant affection and attention but facing work pressures, kids, and life stressors that diminish quality time. Assuming your partner will always understand your needs without clear communication. Point 2. The drift of emotional connection. Over time, couples can experience a slow drift apart. Daily routines, responsibilities, and stressors can sometimes overshadow the intimacy and emotional connection that once existed. Key point asterisk, it's not uncommon to feel emotionally distant from your partner at times. Without conscious effort, this distance can lead to loneliness, even in the context of a committed relationship. Point 3. Communication breakdowns. Effective communication is the backbone of any successful marriage, but poor communication is one of the most common sources of bitterness. Examples of breakdown: arguments that lead to misunderstandings, resentments, or silent treatments. Misaligned communication styles, where one partner wants to talk and the other prefers silence. Point 4. The reality of financial stress. Money is a major factor in many marital disputes. Financial pressure can amplify stress within the relationship, especially when one partner feels burdened by financial decisions or debts. Key points to cover: disagreements over spending habits, the strain of living paycheck to paycheck or managing large debts. Point 5. The challenge of maintaining passion. The excitement and novelty of a new relationship can naturally fade over time. Many couples struggle with the fact that the passion they once had isn't as intense, and this can breed frustration or even discontent. Key points: it's normal for passion to fluctuate, but without effort, it can become a source of dissatisfaction. The danger of comparing your current relationship to others or to past honeymoon phases. 6. Unresolved resentment. Small unresolved issues can pile up over time, leading to bigger problems down the line. Resentment can build quietly until it explodes, leaving couples bitter and wondering where things went wrong. Examples: constantly feeling unappreciated. Holding grudges over past mistakes without working towards resolution. Point 7. The strain of parenthood. Adding children into the mix can intensify the stress in a marriage. While children are a joy, the responsibilities they bring can also make it harder to maintain a strong connection with your partner. Key points: the time and energy spent on parenting can make couples neglect their relationship. Conflicting parenting styles can cause friction. Point 8. Changing identities and growth. People change over time. The person you married 10 years ago may not be the same person today. This can be both positive and negative, but when couples grow apart rather than together, it can lead to dissatisfaction in the marriage. Key point: sometimes, individuals evolve in ways that make them feel disconnected from their partner, leading to a sense of loss in the relationship. Point 9. External pressures. Family, friends, and societal expectations can add pressure to an already struggling marriage. External influences can shape how we perceive our relationship or create additional tension between partners in the marriage. Examples: in-laws imposing opinions on their sons and daughters or creating friction in the marriage. Societal expectations of what a perfect marriage should look like. Pressures from outside on how your marriage should be. Dear wonderful viewers, marriage isn't always the fairy tale we imagine. It requires patience, understanding, and a lot of effort. The bitter sides of marriage aren't meant to discourage you, but to prepare you for the reality that marriage is complex. By recognizing these challenges, couples can work through them, emerging stronger and more committed to their relationship. What you must do: remember, no marriage is perfect. What matters is the willingness to confront these difficulties together as a couple, rather than pretending they don't exist. If you've experienced any of these bitter aspects, know that you're not alone, and with effort, your relationship can still thrive despite the challenges. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel Relationship and Marriage 247 for more relationship tips.